Okay, hello everyone. Hope you had a great day so far. We're hopping back into Road to Empress 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, yeah, we were at the part where we were trying to get his attention to warn him about the ambush. And we were telling him to that these two generals basically were trying to ambush him. I think these were supposed to be the generals that I guess are trying to pit him against his brother Li Ji, the current emperor. And I think Li Tai is trying to clear his name, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, on to chapter 20, Dangerous Reunion 2. They will soon realize you are placed. You who? What's your move? Stay, run. I think we run. Because I don't know what the point is of staying. Because if we stay, they're still going to figure out. They might even find her body of the girl who we knocked out. So okay, I guess we're fighting. I mean, I picked run, but I guess we fighting. I have to remember to keep my hand on the mouse because I always forget there's quick time events in like choice place, in choice based games like this one. Wait, okay, I thought he got stabbed for a minute. Are you really surprised though? So you betrayed him for a chance at war. So he's saying the emperor really doesn't even have power like that. If he's more scared of the counselor or the chancellor than him. He doesn't seem fully loyal to the Chancellor. How do you persuade him otherwise? Um, Harming a prince cost your life. Have you forgotten your comrades? This gives me nothing to work off. Um, Harming a prince cost you your life. I mean, I don't think that's the correct choice to pick, because I mean, he already made the attempt on his life. So what's the point in that? I think you could probably play the sympathy card with have you forgotten your comrades? Like maybe saying like reminding him that hey, they'll die in the war that you want to fight so damn bad. But I don't know if he necessarily cares. It seems like he is more interested in like being the hero who won the war than caring about anybody else. To restore their honor. Now, how is he gonna do that? Girl, you gonna have to tell me. Do we have to convince the other general to do it? He's wavering, but still hesitant. You. Okay, it sounds like the general he's talking about, if we can get him on board, he'll be on board. But let me read the choices. Do not worry, I can win over Jujode. I should stop trying to pronounce these names. Military governor of the Northwest. You should have said so sooner. Jujode already. He's already taken the side of the Prince of Wei. So we already know that this is a lie. I don't remember the general's specific name, but he's working together with him. I think they came up with the plan together under the chancellor's order. So I don't think that's the choice, because he would probably already know if he sided with Prince of Wei. I would just say, hey, we can persuade him. Girl, how did I have a feeling that he was gonna do some bullshit? Okay, girl. He developed a severe allergy to empty encouragement. Okay. So we know it's the other one, which is, I guess, to lie and say that that general is already on his side. Or maybe he is on his side and I just don't remember his name. I guess we're just lying to buy time to actually convince him to be on his side. But I'm gonna need y'all two to lie better than that, because y'all look like y'all just made that shit up. You pausing too much. Like, come on. I need you to be quick with it.
待将军亲眼见到徐骁的，自会明白本王所言非虚。届时，还希望袁将军带着你手中的太尉罪重的。
Don't hand him that damn knife.
将军想要本王的性命，随时可以取走。
I guess it shows him that he's not afraid, but still, bitch.
半个月后，军中魏王府不见不散。届时会将太尉证据带上。
Okay, so he's gonna meet us
快快请进。
there with the proof.
殿下，今日这实在是对不住了。我袁某现在就命人给殿下跟姑娘温壶好酒。
不用，
I'm not drinking that wine. Yeah, I think he got hit. Yeah.
杨景，
殿下，殿下你，五姑娘，殿下这是怎么了？
快去准备上药。
是。
Is this an internal monologue or not? He was injured protecting you. Will you treat his wounds? They keep asking me if I'm gonna kill him, and I'm just like, how am I going to be Empress with no Emperor? Well, I guess that's the point, because she was the only female Emperor, but still. Yes, this is a good chance to increase his affinity. Yes, he was injured because of me. No, this is a rare chance to get some rest. I think this is an internal thing. For my character's sake, I'm gonna click this one. But I do think it's a good opportunity to increase his affinity. I think it might be better to just slab it all over the wound and get it over with, but okay, she taking her time. Oh, I know this is an interactive drama, but I feel like this is a little unnecessary for every single part. Yeah, like what are we gonna give them for the second piece of information? I guess we could tell them about the ambush. Oh my gosh. You went and set a trap. The Prince of Wei returned injured. You have formed an alliance. Prince of Wei stabs and you drop from. Girl. Okay, so really the only two options are to let them know that Yuan and Prince of Wei have formed an alliance, or that he set a trap and the prince returned injured. Now, I would think forming an alliance would be more valuable to them, but I don't know if that's going to lead to more trouble as far as actually convincing the other general who's higher ranked than him to actually be loyal to us. This lets him, or lets them know that he's injured, which they might think, well, he's injured, why didn't you kill him? I'm gonna go there first, but I think it's formed an alliance. Hopefully this one is enough.
原理神将军是
Oh my gosh.
我们也却奈何不了为王，其中一定有隐情。
I thought it was about to be a death scene.
在浑水摸鱼，要么他已经背叛了神老，要么
What?
心眼刻意隐瞒。
Oh my gosh. Suspicion. Bruh.
失望。
I knew they wasn't gonna let us get away with it. But I guess we were right to think that them forming an alliance was the more useful information. I gotta start like clicking my first thought.
此事事关重大，速速禀报主上。不错，我当真是没有看错人。
殿下，你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点
It
小
may
伤
be
快
something where we have to play the long game,
其实
just constantly give them useful information until we either,
去薛万彻里
I guess, tell Li Tai
更有消息传。
about the illness, or we can find some other source for the antidote.
再派人前
Or
请宽慰
old girl,
是
the daughter of Consort of Preciousness, since she's an apothecary, she could come through with the antidote.
我该设法让魏王和世母接更信任。
Okay, training montage.
往后的路危险重重，若无武力报时，绝非长久之策。
几日不见，这么厉害，
殿下，你身体恢复的怎么样了？
给你过招的力气还是？
You said spar, like
此招叫穿越。
now that is a plastic
它是
knife.
世上最柔软、最没有防备之处。你虽然没有练武根基，但是这个只需出其不意，即可一招
Y'all could have just had them with wooden knives if y'all was just gonna, if the knives were gonna look that
有伤无
plastic,
志，
that up
挥
close.
霍潇洒。
Oh my God. They better not have that as a quick
虎
time.
往复收，请多停手。
I know they are though. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that one looks better.
你来试试。往这儿刺。此招的关键在于决心。你为何下定决心行？
What made you decide to learn martial arts? Well, to protect myself? To protect you? Girl, literal eye roll. So I'd never need protection again. I'm gonna go with protect myself.
为了保护我自己，
很好。若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是
I'm
谁，
pretty sure if you chose like to protect him, his affinity would have went up more, but
会怎么想？
被拿货的那群魏王死士招了吗？
都是
Counselor
不
Jinsung,
可开口。
I think it
但有
was.
一位受尽刑罚，终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人自然灰飞烟灭。
一切都是为了圣朝。
就在5日后，
5 days
朝廷
later,
兵马突然将你们围困，
魏王谋
goes
逆，
in without warning. What?
被官兵全部缉拿，送入圣安待审。而就在
What?
我押送入京的路上，你毒发而亡。
What did I even do to cause that one? Girl, okay. Actually, no. Bring me back to.
被拿货的那群魏王死士招了吗？
Oh my
都是阴谋
gosh.
不可开口。
Bring me back to the screen. I would to increase the way have discover a new way to break the deadlock. Only by returning to the past and discovering hidden clues can you rewrite your fate. Okay, so basically, but here's the thing, we don't really have that much. Hints in the past. Will he tell us something extra if this too? Strike at Lee Tai. Learn to fight. I wonder. Okay, there is a second branch here. I wonder if you say it's to protect him, it would take you down a second course.
我想习武，当然是为了保护殿下。
Girl, I already know about the music cue. It's some foolishness.
遇事保护好自己也好。
逗你一下，这么认真？
被拿货的那群
Of
魏王
course.
死士招了吗？
都是阴谋，不可开口。
Okay, so in this game, it seems like a lot more of your choices from further back
有这份仁政和口供
are，affecting the
狼子野
storyline.
心之人自然灰飞烟灭。
I'm just not sure how far back we should be looking.
都是为了圣朝。
就在5日后，朝廷兵马
Yeah, they still closed in. So does this give me a hint to anything, or is this just bullshit? Okay. Let us think about what we actually have, because I think this one was just a joke, like about like six-pack abs or something. His concerns. So we only had those. Win him over. Yeah, so this was the choice if we ran. And I don't want to go that far back. If we have to go back all the way back here, it'll be as the last resort. But what we're gonna do is, instead of, what were the other ones though?
既然是好机会，自然要抓住。
But this was like
票要
internally.
给我吧。疼吗？
不疼了。
Okay, I think I do have to go all the way back to the beginning, unfortunately. Okay, come on. Get a move on. Now does
不该向蜃楼传递怎样的情报换取解药？
we notice this one?
殿下，
蜃楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅。我该设法让魏王和蜃楼皆更信任我。
And I don't think there's any like I don't think there's any additional
虎往复收，行多停少。
为了不需要被保护，
是我认识的武院长。若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是谁，都要毫不犹豫地刺下去。
若你知道我需要毫不犹豫刺下去的是你，会怎么想？
被拿货的那群
Oh my gosh.
招了吗？
Okay.
不可开口。但有一位受尽刑罚、终是认下了魏王的反叛之士，有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人自然灰飞烟灭。
I swear, if we have to go all the way back to the beginning of the chapter
一切都是
just
为了生产。
to run, not run, just to stay instead of
突然
running, I swear.
一日内被官兵全部击马，送入市。
Okay. Before we do that though, the option to rest, is that the opportunity to snoop around?
还是好好休息吧。
Okay, girl. Might as well see this one. Get some new content. Have to go all the way back anyway. At least somebody got a laugh out of it.
怎么还没懂？
Okay. Basically, this just brings you here. It's fast tracked. We only ever got like 2 options there. So we quite literally will have to stay and gather information.
如未臣已然对殿下动了杀心，四处必然布满了埋伏，贸然出逃，必然是死路一条。
你说的在理。既然如此，不如设法挟持远离臣。
Oh, so you end up taking the general hostage. But I don't think that'll work.
只能祝你风流归本。
报告将军。得手了，走。
But that's crazy. They have, in the second one, they have decisions that you don't know you failed until not chapters, but choices later. This still doesn't look like staying. The last one didn't look like running, so. Does he still get injured here? It probably would have been better if you opened the pot and just threw the water, in all honesty. No, he still gets injured.
叫你的人退下，都退下！魏王好身手啊，只可惜劫持了我也没用，我营中将士无数，你跑不掉的。没想到这位姑娘不错有我的，竟然替换了我的人。
本王对你坦诚相待，而将军却暗中遣人行刺，这就是将军的为人之道吗？
Now, will this actually change the outcome?
他许了我建功立业、开疆拓土的机会。这些年，边境常有伪赵国来犯，只要杀了你，太尉便会劝说皇上，派我挥师北上，攻下伪赵国。
你竟然相信太尉？
太尉权倾朝野，手眼通天，我要实现抱负，我只能信他呀。
But like, we've chosen this one already. Well, at this point, we failed enough times, we done died enough times, we might as well see every option.
你屈从权贵，谋害皇亲。你若真的动了殿下，便是犯下死罪。
太尉
I mean, he was gonna do that anyway.
朝政，你若真的忠于陛下，便不该屈从太尉，助纣为虐。
殿下言之有理，我愿助殿下一臂之力。
Girl, he is lying.
方才得罪了。
I'm disappointed in him for actually believing that for a second.
臣定会挥师北上，为殿下报仇。
Okay, so we selected the correct one the first time. Okay. His concerns. Wait, which one did I click on? Okay. Okay, we did open that one. Through here. Okay, I guess because we already... Okay, so we already chose that one. And then we know we lied and said, like, hey, he already supports Prince of Wei. And so when we chose get rest, it didn't do anything to his affinity at all.
是要给我吧？
Because they said we had to play both sides in the letter, so might as well. And then we know it's to reveal, but I don't see any. You know it's this one, but I didn't see any additional
殿下，
clues.
你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤，很快就好。
殿下，其实这次多亏了五姑娘，助殿下破危局。
对了，去薛万彻里道宗故居探查冤情的兄弟们可有消息传来？
蹊跷的是，一直未曾有任何消息，恐怕探查的不太顺利。
再派人前往，尽快弄清楚发生了何事。
是。
蜃楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅。我该设法让魏王和蜃楼皆更信任我。
此招的关键在于决心。你为何下定决心信我？
为了不需要被保护。
是我认识的武元哲。若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是谁，都要毫不犹豫地刺下去。
若你知道我需要毫不犹豫刺下去的是你，会怎么想？
And we're still back here.
招了吗？都是硬骨头，不可开口。但有一位受尽刑罚，终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人，自然灰飞烟灭。
Hold on.
魏王死
Who did they say was tortured?
不可开口。但有一位受尽刑罚，终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人，自然灰飞烟灭。
一切都是为了圣朝。
就在5日后，朝廷兵马突然将你们围困。
魏王谋逆，
1日
罪证确凿，
被官兵全部缉拿，送入圣安待审。而就在被押送入京的路上，你毒发而亡。
Only by returning to the past and discovering hidden clues can you rewrite your fate. And I'm just like, how far does it want me to go? Because all this was different. I swear if I have to go. Not the dancer, deadly choice. What intel to deliver? Williams. Deception. Suspicion. What is this? What option was this? Honor your promise and help him. What was this? Send a signal to Prince of Wei. I mean, at this point, we don't know what we're doing. I'm pretty sure she dies if she does that. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to figure out. Because this is the start of the chapter, right? So we explore both of those choices. You still end up, this is pretty linear up until here. You die there. You still come out this way. I think that section ends. Regardless of what you do, there, you tell them there's only one place forward. Okay. There is an orb here. I'm not sure what those means. So I guess it's something hidden here that I'm supposed to find. And then there's something you can do here. So this irritates me.
既然魏王已入死局，那便众我谋取吧。楼主，魏王已死，楼主也该兑现承诺，给我解药了。
真会往自己脸上贴金。魏王之死全是原里丞将军之功，与你何干？走吧。
Girl. I mean, we knew this, but I mean, what else are we supposed to do? Yeah, it was only two choices. Like, girl. This is literally ridiculous.
殿下，你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤，很快就好。
Did they mention something
其实这
here?
次多亏了五姑娘，主殿下破危局。
对了，去薛万彻里头宗故居探查冤情的兄弟们可有消息传回？
蹊跷的是，一直未曾有任何消息，恐怕探查的不太顺利。
再派人前往，尽快弄清楚发生了什么事。
是。
沈楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅。
Y'all, at this point, I have no idea.
往后的路危险重重，若无武力报时，绝非长久之策。
几日不见，这么厉害？
殿下，你身体恢复的。
此招的关键。
被拿货的那群魏王死士招了吗？
都是阴
Her past choices ripple forward.
但有一位受尽刑
At this
终是
point,
认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人自敢灰飞烟灭。
被拿货的那群魏王。
Did the captured assassins from Prince of Wei confess? They're all stubborn, not
但
they
有
won't
一位
speak.
受尽刑罚，
One under
终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。
confess to his
有这份
rebellion.
仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人，自
So it's one of his assassins. But
一
even when
切都是为了慎查。
就在
this is ridiculous. Okay, obviously this is the choice. Girl, I wish they would keep it in the same chapter at least. Find a way to stay. Assassin's identity. Reason to be here. That's not- I don't even know what those were. I wish you could see what those choices were on the map. Assassin's identity. Choose that. Find a way to stay. Take the dagger. A dagger that kills. Guard suspicion. Gao Yang's interception. What intel to deliver? Did we have to? Because for the first one, we made sure that it was useful information. Yes, because I think this is it. Because we told them that Prince of Wei's men were split into two groups to uncover what the Chancellor was cooking up, basically. If we report that he meets him, that's still useful information, but he won't know about his second group, because I think in the death screen it mentioned a group of Prince of Wei assassins. So let's pick this one and hope
魏
that
王竟然要去见元理之，此事速速禀报主上。是。
启禀太尉，臣已经探查到魏王行踪。
太尉，我们是不是该有所行动？
时机已到。
5 days later. Okay, I think the first choice we make with that, regardless what you pick,
此去元理成军，还要9日。
mission unlocked. Work with Li Tai to subdue. Did that already pop up? Okay, now we're back in this chapter. My God. Now this, I don't think this mattered, but originally we picked run.
毅然的定下来，我有一计。
Because either way, you're still like here.
袁立成，你屈从权威。西北都。
Okay. I'm tempted to pick this one just because I don't want to fucking
他是为护我受伤。
sit through the cutscene for that long time. Because, girl. Set a trap in the Prince of Wei returned injured. Well, he already knew. So we know it's the Alliance. Okay. There's no skip forward, so this should be different.
殿下，殿下，你的伤怎么样？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤，很快就好。
殿下，其实这次多亏了五姑娘，助殿下破危局。五姑娘真是女中诸葛啊。
你说，她这次来到我身边，究竟是为了什么？
殿下。
Okay. Yeah, this is a different scene.
除了为情所困、为爱奔赴，还能因为什么？哎，殿下，反正我看五姑娘眼里对你的心愿都要溢出来了。
你不了解她。
And he still don't trust us. Okay. But this is a reminder. So I think we finally fixed what the issue was. Oh my gosh. That was like 2 chapters back. Hopefully this is the last time we have to do that. Not for the quick time event, but just... We're just sitting through this cutscene because, oh my gosh. That made me almost quit, bitch. I'm like... Okay, now what happens 5 days later here? Okay, now it's a race against the clock to win over the generals and actually prove that, hey, he's on his side before the other second general comes to his residence.
让我和殿下一同前去吧。殿下曾说过，想要留在殿下身边，就要看到我的价值。想必原里尘之事，殿下已经看到了。
杨姐，你先下去。
是。
如今，我也算是和殿下出生入死过了。殿下怎么还如此见外？赏月也不喊我。 去见徐孝德也不带上我。
你为何这般帮我
Why are you helping me? This journey is full of danger. Why are you helping me? Because some people are worth everything. Because you have something I want. Now, I think this is the truth. But I think this is the one that will let his guard down.
总有人值得我奋不顾身。
但如今你我二人并肩作战，我却觉得一切都那么不真实。
我在感业寺中曾经在佛经里读到过，凡所有相，皆是虚妄，是真是假又如何？此刻我在你身边。 一切就是真的。
说真话，无缘成仇。
He's still suspicious of us.
我在殿下身边说的句句都是真话。若殿下不信，我随时可以离开。
既然来了，就不要轻易离开。
所以殿下是答应带我一起见徐孝德了？
明日卯时出发。
好。
I mean, he's right to be suspicious, but.
告知慎重。
No, the month just ended. The month just ended.
楼主，魏王一行人已经启程离开军中。他们要去哪儿？
他们往西北方向去，属下觉得极有可能
是去见西北都督徐孝德。
武士信中顾左右而言他，却丝毫未提如此重要之事。看来
Are you serious?
恻隐之心。
Oh my gosh. I was trying to space out the information because we literally just got a delivery of the medicine. And I was trying to wait another month before we had to reveal anything for real, for real. But okay.
与徐
We'll
孝
play
德
the
会面
spy.
之时，再小心，也难以从头至尾彻底瞒住沈龙。既然瞒不住，不如为我换取
Well,
沈
yeah,
龙
they
的
are like a spy network, I guess.
魏王竟然去见西北都督徐孝德，速速前去禀告主上。
是。
I guess because the letter
游戏突然变得更好玩。
that they gave us is
看来西北城要
Mo
发生
Young.
有意思的事，真期待。
I don't know who that is. I feel like that was supposed to be a grand reveal, but I have no
沈
I
龙手眼通天，
I ain't got a
暗中
clue.
得当朝门
It
法
looks
师
like
所定。
the man who was being branded at the beginning when we first walked into the pavilion. But I don't
沈
know.
龙要我杀了魏
I
王，
have no clue.
可就算魏王
I
生
guess
死，
that's for the people who
沈
know
龙
the
也死
history
是反悔。
to understand.
但若我此行助魏王拉拢徐孝德，从而得到元礼臣手中的太尉罪证，再将其带去和蜃楼谈判，借此得到真正的解药。
该出发了。你方才在做什么？
Show kindness and remind him to investigate the pavilion. No. Say nothing. Why do you care so much about both of these? Just feel like okay, it's back. We'll go that one.
自我知道蜃楼派细作接近殿下后，我便一直设法调查蜃楼。据我所知，众门阀老臣们似乎也对蜃楼颇有照拂，其背后或许有千丝万缕的联系。
没想到你一直在为我着迷。
我为殿下多想一些，若需要的时候，殿下也为我多想一些。走吧。
Okay, that was good because I didn't know what they meant by like kindly remind him to do that, but that was just actually a reminder like, hey, remember you found me with this assassin that was trying to kill you from these Mirage Pavilion people. Meanwhile, she's having a whole nightmare.
长孙太尉除宁有功，擢升为太傅。
陛下，谋逆之罪，罪事滔天，请陛下立即下旨，处死长公主、魏王一因涉案人等。放肆！陛下，皇子犯法与庶民同罪，若陛下执意保密，法可以立，我可以安。
请陛下下旨。
不要怪舅父，你们的死对社稷、对圣朝都
Girl, what? I guess that's their not so subtle way of saying like, hey, he's out to kill both of them. Okay. Guyong's choice. was bringing officials under her influence. She recommended individuals for office and worked to secure authority for herself. Her actions displeased Chancellor Chen, who had long been accustomed to having the final say in court. Oh, so he has actual beef with his niece.
长公主为了一个僧人，至今还在托丧服，将我圣朝礼法置于何地？又将先帝置于何地？
礼法？太尉和我说礼法，为臣者越了本分，管了不该管的事情，才是不顾礼法。
你
That part.
近日听闻了许多太尉的时政事迹，太尉三朝贤臣，便觉得自己可以凌驾于陛下之上，皇权之上。
臣做的这一切，都是为了我圣朝
Girl,
江山。
that's what they all say.
倒是
Him, Littlefinger.
近日似乎
Girl,
有
they
朝
all say
中
that.
官员走动颇多。
Or not Littlefinger,
该
Varys.
小心的是长公主。
从前是我活在血恩宠爱幻象中太久，与其做只能祈求恩宠的公主，不如做手握权柄的长公主。无论结局如何，我都不后悔。
Honestly, that's what she should have been doing the whole time. Diane's pursuit of power was not merely an overreach, it was a challenge to the established order. With deep roots in the court, he feels that when faced with such a threat, their political struggle, and however, the story has yet to be written. Okay, so basically what that video told us is that Gao Young and the Chancellor, who is her uncle, are going to have a tit for tat for a while. Basically, they're going to be going back and forth, struggling
你怎么了？
to win the most power in court.
我要不要将刚才的梦告诉李丹？
I want to say nothing. But, I mean, we died like 60 times so far. Might as well.
我梦到殿下死在诏狱里，高阳也。
放心吧，梦啊，都是反的。
But at least his affinity is going up.
对，殿下可否和我说说徐孝德此人？
当年他的亲信部将李道宗和薛万成被太尉一党陷害，他一言不发，袖手旁观，李薛二人含恨而死。在他心里，部下性命在高官厚禄前不值一提。还有，徐孝德曾有一女被送入宫中，便是徐惠。
徐惠，
徐惠。
徐孝德竟然是徐惠的父亲。我们此行拉
Who
拢
is
徐孝
Shu
德，
Hui?
事关原李臣，如约拿出太尉罪证，只能引。
Is she someone I met before?
贵客远道，我家主人有请。
早就听闻徐都督耳目遍布全城，看来所言非虚。带路吧。
是。请。殿下，我家主人正在招待贵客，请在此处稍等片刻。
That's code for he's about to figure out how to kill you.
不可推脱呀！
哎，如今徐某身边只剩妖女敏慧，我本想多留她膝下承欢几年。
哎呀，徐兄，向长孙太尉靠拢，由太尉举荐明慧入宫，徐兄定会有远大前程啊！
Okay, so she hasn't entered the palace yet.
李御史说的是，太尉如此器重小女，是小女之幸。
好，
我这一点心意，帮我带给太尉。我送你。
客气了。
请。殿下，不知殿下来找徐某，所谓何事？
本王想与都督交个朋友。
先是太尉，又是殿下。
He looking like shit. It's too
今
late.
日真是蓬荜生辉呀！来人，杯茶。我徐某是个莽夫，喜欢直来直去，不兜圈子。你们也听到了，太尉提出的条件十分诱人，他许了我女儿婕妤之位，不知道你们肯给我什么呀？
Here's the thing, just because she has that rank does not guarantee that she's gonna have the Emperor's favor.
但物极必反的道理，想必徐都督是懂的。
Because I know, like, the
太尉亲手将
consorts
九弟扶上皇位，是
who
主人
actually have, like, children for the Emperor
都督不会
are
真的
usually higher rank regardless of their, like, official ranking,
待太尉大厦倾覆，必将牵连都督，
if that makes sense.
这
若都督愿与本王一起除去太尉，我们便是陛下眼中最大的功臣，前途自然不可限量。如此一来，何须如履薄冰的做太尉的马前卒？
That is true, because, like, there's been several people
太尉多疑，尤其是对军中之人。
saying that the
徐都
Chancellor
督部下李道宗
is
失万
overstepping
处似乎
his
皆因受太尉
boundaries.
猜忌而死。
实不相瞒，徐某
Like
太尉之位
Gaoyang,
不
Prince
要我冒着
Away,
风险与魏王共进退，
I think the generals before mentioned it.
还差那么一点儿信任。
Trust.
来人，韩敏慧进来。
I thought she died.
这位妹妹，我们住一套吧。我看得出，你是个率直真实的姑娘。
徐姐姐，
Did she just go back home?
她不是徐姐姐。
Oh,
父亲，
见过魏王殿下。
见过殿下。
oh, that's her
自古帝
sister.
盟当结姻亲，不知殿下是否愿娶小女为王妃呀？
Wait,
都督
him
愿与
or
本王结盟，原本是一件天大的好事，但是这桩婚事却是画蛇添足了。
魏王是说，那徐某只能依太尉的意思送小女进宫。这位是魏王的幕僚，还愣着干什么？还不快给殿下一些建议？
I mean, you could take her. He didn't say you had to sleep with her. Knock some sense into him. Ask Miss Yu what she wants. I would, but he would probably scoff at that. Your Highness, maybe you should just accept it. See, the way they type that, it just, they type this like it's gonna be some bullshit. I feel like this is foolishness. Proposes a marriage alliance. Here's the thing, is he proposing an alliance because he's under the impression Prince of Wei is still trying to do a coup? Because to my understanding, I don't think he's trying to do that. I would say knock some. Oh, that's not what I thought that meant. I thought that meant Prince of Wei.
竟敢打我！
卖女求
Oh
前
my
程，这是
god.
不知廉耻。徐慧那般光风霁月之
I
人，
thought that meant knock some sense into Prince of Wei.
把他们给我绑起来！
Bitch, I wouldn't have chose that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's not that one. Okay, it's not that one. Oh my god.
打得好。
girl. Oh, that was too funny. I'll ask her what she want.
云慧，你的意思呢？你愿意嫁给魏王吗？
他能有什么想法？要么入宫，要么嫁给殿下，这两者择其一。
Well, if those are the only two options, then she could pick.
还没决策好吗？
Girl,
姻亲结盟本是常态，魏王你就从了吧，接受都督的一番美意。徐都督，
now
再给魏
girl,
王一些时间考虑。
此乃大事，不如二位先在寒舍住下，不急着给答复，思量思量。
如此甚好。
oh, that was actually the right choice. You just doing this out in the open. I swear, like, I'm surprised nobody's seen her do that.
连人暗中去查许小德，
殿下是不愿结这门亲。
他卖女求荣，就算联姻，这份联盟也绝对不会稳固。暂居徐府，是为了另求他法。
是，属下这就去办。
你觉得他有在意过我吗？
啊？
就这么轻易的让我从了其他人，没有一丝犹豫。
Now, this coming from the man who said by any means necessary. You just was sword fighting with us. Saying, like, if anybody do something, don't show hesitation.
殿下多虑了，五姑娘是何等在意殿下的，她几次三番非要和我们一起出行，还不都是因为在意殿下？殿下近来怎么这么患得患失了？
我何曾为别人患得患失过？去吧。你究竟在想些什么？
殿下，联姻一事，你考虑的怎么样了？
吴院长，你当真就这么希望我和许家联姻吗？
I mean, girl, it's either that or you die, because when that general comes up here and he finds out that, oh, you not buddy with the Zoo family, girl, you're dead. So you might as well do it, even if it's in name only.
纵使我心中有万般苦楚，有万般不愿意，我也得以大局为重。毕竟，这关乎殿下的安危。
Because if you don't come through, you're dead.
不好了，今夜是花灯会，小女方才出行，被北荣的人给掳走了。
北荣，
She was kidnapped?
他们竟如此大胆！
徐某与北荣结过梁子，他们一定是来报复的。掳走小女，定是借小女性命进行百般要挟。我的女儿啊！
You didn't care about her like 3 seconds ago.
我身为西北都督，若为一己私事便贸然动兵，致使边疆不宁，那便是圣朝的罪人啊！
Oh, okay, we gonna save her from being kidnapped instead of marrying her. Okay.
魏王殿下，你若能救出小女，结盟一事，徐某全都答应你。
一言为定。
啊，一言为定。那就拜托二位了。明慧啊，
此事于我们而言是个好计划，但北戎部族不好对付，此行定然危机重重。
危机越大，机会便也越大。许你会是当下唯一的突破口，这个机会我们必须牢牢抓住。
起打探发现，徐敏慧虽被掳走，却被允许在营地自由活动。
如此蹊跷，看来若想知道真相，我们唯有设法秘密潜入，亲自会一会他。
站住！好，我会做好准备。进去吧。
好嘞。
What were they checking for?
王子，敏慧姑娘她还是心事重重的。
Wait, is he the one from the pavilion?
就在那个营帐。
今天是王子的重要日子，都给我仔细查看。
Closer. Aren't we supposed to be in here?
那边查看过了，去这边。是。
怎么样？
明慧，你穿上这婚服，真美。
丹丽赤，你为我准备的凤冠，我很喜欢。
唯有这样的凤冠，才配得上你。
Oh, so she wants to be here.
原来他们是两情相悦，这跟徐孝德说的根本不一样。
Oh.
放任我这逆女被掳走，不过是为了引魏王踏入这必死之局。只要北戎首领丹丽赤诛杀魏王，便是我向太尉 献上了一份大功，届时我更可名正言顺发兵征讨，将丹丽赤部族一举荡平。
Girl, so he's trying to get everybody out the way. He's trying to wipe them out, wipe out Prince of Wei, and have that serve as his loyalty pledge to the Chancellor.
无论你做什么决定，我都尊重你。
I think she's actually catching feelings for him.
不，我说过要褪去桎梏，为自己活一次。
明慧，我为你戴上狼牙项链。来，此生不渝，此心不变，亦如此狼牙。
看来徐孝德
They could have got a better wig for him. They
或
really
许徐
could
孝德
have.
早就知道敏慧和北戎王子两情相悦，他引殿下入局，有没有可能他是要用殿下的人头去向长孙太尉要功？
So that means y'all need to sneak out.
徐敏慧会是我们的突破口，我想和徐敏慧单独谈谈。
Or we could kidnap her.
首领，不好了，婚宴的膳房起火了！什么？明慧，我去看看。快带我去看看。
Okay, we get to sneak in to talk to her. Okay. Oh my God. Now I do not believe
是你，
she is karate chopper people in the name.
是你爹爹让我们来救你，我不会跟你走。姐妹，你什么眼光？你父亲
Oh
让你
my
嫁给皇
God.
上，可比
Did I
你
pick
受
the joke
多了
option?
在我眼里，丹立赤便是这世上最英俊的男子。
Okay, but we died.
有刺客！
I think it said like Prince of Wei is more appealing. The one I clicked was like the Emperor is more appealing. I don't think I read the top right one. And I think the upper, I don't remember what the upper left said. So The incense really just be throwing me off. Besides those four, I think it was something about her father's approval or her family's blessing, something like that. Don't you want your family's blessing?
难道你不想获得家人的祝福吗？你的姐姐，她告诉我，希望你能为自己而活，无拘无束地过一生。姐姐。
Okay.
你究竟是谁？
I just knew it wasn't Prince of Wei is more appealing because that's the same line as like, oh, the Emperor is better or whatever that option was. And then it was like her father's approval, but I don't think she cares about that.
你不在感业寺好好做你的女尼，为何会来到北境啊？因为我和你一样，不想认命。你说的对，我不想做徐家任人摆布的妻子，我想试着自己做选择，为自己而活。
She stands before you, determined to break free from her family's control. You decide to I don't want to persuade her to return home. Maybe the main character has a plan on how to like fake her own death or something, or we persuade her to return home, but only like temporary. Is there a follow-up choice?
你相信我，只要这次你跟我回去，我一定会想办法让你跟丹立赤在一起的。
Yeah, I
原来
figured.
你搬出姐姐说了这么多，不过还是想骗我回去。
Yeah.
胡残忍！你为了自己的不认命，就可以将别人送入深渊中了吗？来人呐，有刺客！
Yeah. I figured. Because it seemed weird to just be like, hey, I know you want to be your own person, but come with us back to your parents' house anyway. It did seem weird, but I was hoping there would be a follow-up decision to that. Now, if we let her go, how are we going to get out of our situation?
谢谢。明慧，可不可以和我说一说你们的故事？我喜欢草原的辽阔，手握长弓，纵马飞驰的时候，我是自由的。我们一起比赛围猎，一起策马，一起看草原上的暮色。
Oh, that's their
也
wedding.
一起经历危险，
Cute.
合力制服过野狼。
It may be too early to call it, but we may finally have a couple that doesn't end up dead. Or somebody doesn't end up dead. Knock on wood.
去拼，去争，去斗，去奉献自己的一生。可丹立赤却告诉我，谁都不该替我做选择，我可以走自己的路。他还说，若有一日我真的想离开，他也会放手。我永远都该是自由的，就像这草原上的飞燕一样。
我丹立赤，今日与敏慧结为夫妻，从今往后生死不离。
我徐敏慧，今日与丹立赤结为夫妻，从今往后生死不离。
Okay, it's the fact that the scene is going on so long that I feel like it's going to be some tragedy around the corner. But hopefully not. Hopefully they're the one happy couple in the series at least.
殿下，五姑娘，咱们是成人之美了，可徐都督那边怎么交代啊？
与其逢迎讨好，不如握起把柄，逼徐孝德站在魏王殿下这边。
他的意思是，徐孝德作为一个朝廷要员，抵御北戎多年，而他的女儿却嫁给了北戎王子。此事若是被朝廷知道，此等通敌叛国之罪，他担得起？
哎呀，
Oh. I was thinking more of just like having them
五姑娘，我都替敏
be
慧说了，
additional muscle, but
我和敏慧的婚事有你支持，我担立誓，感激不尽。日后你和魏王殿下有什么需要帮忙的，尽管吩咐。
oh, okay. Gaining more allies. That's what we like to see.
来，干！来，魏王殿下，我们去那边喝。走，走。
承姐姐相助，这份恩情，敏慧终生不忘。
你活得自由自在，你的姐姐才会为你开心的。
姐姐，你帮了我，我担心爹爹会为难你们。若我能帮的，敏慧一定义不容辞。
谢谢你，敏慧。可否给徐都督写一封信？
What kind of letter do you want her to write to pressure her dad? Approval. Well, his approval doesn't matter. She did it anyway. I would say, yeah, make it clear that she's already married to him, and that she's not seeking his approval.
好，我会帮姐姐的。
谢谢你，敏慧。恭喜徐都督收获家婿。此等大喜事，该即刻昭告全城呀！
我的好女儿啊，你追寻自由去，却给为父带上了枷锁。你们真以为凭这封书信便能拿捏住我？
太尉若知道都督将自己的宝贝女儿嫁给了北戎王子，会不会
She
恼羞
couldn't
成
enter the
怒，对
palace.
都督不利啊？
Well, she could,
这封家书
because
可以只有我们几个人看过，
the previous emperor did take other people's wives.
就看都督如何抉择。
魏王殿下，你夺走了我唯一的女儿，还让我与你结盟，我们靠什么结盟？
他早已别无选择，需要的不过是一个足以让他顺水推舟的台阶。都督有所不知，我和魏王殿下已定下婚约。
婚约？你们这是何意？
实不相瞒，小女对徐都督仰慕已久。若是能认都督做义父，小女荣幸之至。
Where is this going?
你要认我做义父啊？
正是。若都督点头，
Okay, I think that's just something culturally
为都督尽孝，
I'm
并且都督也是魏
missing
王
the
的岳丈，
context of.
这份联盟，都督可愿接受？
也许这一切都是命中注定。
Okay, so he's her godfather, but I guess that still leaves the prince open for marriage. So if they need to cut that off, they can.
殿下和五姑娘此行，非但收获了徐孝德，还与北戎王子一结金兰。这雪啊，正是吉兆。
你诓他老狐狸说 我们已经定下婚约，以退为进，令他妥协，真是妙。
什么婚约？属下怎么不知道这么重大之事啊？
袁大将军，
徐大都督，
请。
袁徐二人如约
Okay, this is their
将太尉罪证
meeting.
呈给魏王。我知道，他们手中的罪证或将助我破局，得到解药，重获新生，从而彻底将命运握在自己手中。我似是离我心中的新世界越来越近。
Okay.
忘了告诉你，你的续命之药服用4次之后便会失效。若下一次毒发前你得不到真正的解药，便只有死路一条。
This is some bullshit.
解药5日后便会失效。
In 5 days.
是我唯一的破局之计。
We ain't got no choice but to tell him now.
殿下在做什么呢？
在整理袁徐二将收集来的军中将士们对被害的薛万彻、李道宗将军的冤案陈情。
我来帮殿下吧。既然陛下对长孙太尉早有猜忌和忌惮，有了这些罪证，陛下便可顺势对太尉等老臣动手。殿下破局指日可待，真替殿下高兴。
若没有你，我根本无法成功建功，得到这些罪证。我从前一直患得患失，但是如今我们一起经历了那么多，共同走到现在，我才终于敢相信，你心里是在意我的。
Oh, girl. Well, this conversation about to get real awkward.
能帮到殿下，我很开心。如今我们有了长孙太尉的罪证，殿下打算如何做？
这罪证极为重要，我要亲自去一趟审案，将长孙太尉的罪证以及袁徐二人的证词送往审案公主。
殿下打算何时去？
今日就要启程。在我心里一直有个问题，往后你会一直留在我身边吗？
当然。
殿下，殿下。
你们先聊，我先走了。
何事？殿下，弟兄们在涉案查探时，发现已有蜃楼细作混入了王府中。但见已有
Oh
蜃楼细
shit
作
is
混入
about
了
to
王
hit
府
the
中，
fan.
但尚未查清是谁。殿下，我等行踪屡屡遭陷，恐鉴于此事有关。咱们有多少弟兄
Oh,
是死于
he
蜃楼
already
难算
knows.
若已揪出此人，定要将他挫骨扬灰。
如今最要紧之事是尽快将太尉罪证安然送入宫中。至于蜃楼戏子，你派人即刻全副严查，务必尽快揪出此人。
Well, how many pills did we take? Because if we already took like 4 already, then it literally doesn't matter. Mo Yang and his lapdog. Okay, that's the leader of the Mirage Pavilion. Oh, he's disguised as a eunuch. Isn't that their uniform, the green?
莫内侍，
Yeah.
小狗不懂事，冲撞了莫内侍。这是当年韦贵妃养的那只玉兔留下的崽。
I thought it was the same dog.
这小东西
Because I was like, damn,
孤零零的。
they got buku of them things.
我这就
But
把它轰
it
走
makes sense. It's the same dog after she was forced to commit
原来
self-poisoning. Okay, another life.
如今最要紧的
One.
是尽快将太尉罪证安然送入宫中。至于蜃楼戏子，你派人即刻全副严查，务必 尽快揪出此人。
是，殿下。
我的身份被查出来只是时间问题，但眼下最棘手的是李太解释，即会将罪证亲自送走。一旦罪证没了，我便无法借此向蜃楼谈判，换来我的解药。所以，我该如何做？
Of course, you're gonna leave it up to me. Okay. It says pivotal choice at the top, so I know if it's a chapter and a half down the line, this is where I need to come back to. If it comes down to life or death, what will you choose? Take the evidence and trade it at Mirage Pavilion for the antidote. That's a possibility. Confess to Li Tai and ask him to get the antidote from Mirage Pavilion. I do think we should confess. However, I don't think the antidote is going to come from him. I think we need to contact, I keep forgetting the daughter's name, but the daughter of Consort of Preciousness, the apothecary. I think we need to contact her to see if she's made like progress on the antidote or if she knows about it. Leave the evidence behind and risk everything to help the Prince of Wei. I feel like that's the choice the game wants me to pick, but risk it and make him hand over the evidence for the antidote. Here's the thing, he needs the evidence in order to clear his name in court from about him trying to do a coup, right? So this, I think Li Tai would just kill us before even going there. And I think they have too many spies. And trade it at the Mirage Pavilion for the antidote. I literally don't know what to pick. I think this is gonna be a case where we're likely gonna get it wrong and we're gonna have to come back here anyway. I'm gonna say risk it. Oh, girl. Well.
千防万防，蜃楼的心腹竟然是殿下身边最信任的女子。殿下已启程圣安，速去快马加鞭，禀报殿下。
Well, at least we found out.
我要的就是李太看到这封我寄给蜃楼的密信。我已对魏王洞这些绝不会受蜃楼摆布，带走太尉罪证去换自己的解药。我愿意放弃解药，不叛魏王。
Oh.
殿下。
Okay.
没想到，五姑娘竟对殿下动情至此。
Okay, so it was like a. Here's the thing. I'm glad the main character is this smart because I was not thinking this many steps ahead.
自然要尽快面圣，呈交太尉罪证。
Ooh.
太尉这把刀，在我们头上悬了太久，这罪证是唯一的破局之法。一旦放弃，太尉反扑，后果不堪设想。所以，这罪证绝不
Okay.
那五姑娘岂不是？
And she's dead. So. Girl, not back in this nunnery. That's the thing. I don't know if this choice is good or bad yet. I don't think it's good.
魏王殿下竟然亲手将长孙太尉谋害2位名将的铁证呈了上来。
这些日子，朕故意放任四阁与太尉斗争，终于有了一些成果。即刻将罪证交给大理寺，命三司会审此重案。
是。
姐姐，魏王已将太尉罪证呈给圣上。
Okay.
这一次，我竟然赌输了。
Okay, so.
看来，只能用下策。所幸魏王的印信被我设法得来，只要交给蜃楼，他们就可以借此伪造魏王书信，从而达成蜃楼所求。这或许可以换来我的解药。如今已经别无他法，虽是下策，但也是助我破局唯一的解法。我要即刻赶往蜃楼。
I have no idea if this choice is good or bad.
来了。
The amount of backtracking we finna do in this game. He's back? I don't think he's back. He about to kill us. Ain't no way.
殿下，你这是？
陛下急召，命我即刻前往北京，平定北赵国。
殿下这是要出招？
乌元璋，你是不是觉得很疑惑？为何我没有如你所想的那样，拼了命的为你铺路，拿回你心心念念的解药？我知道，那封你寄给蜃楼，说要放弃解药的信，原本就是写给我看的。
Girl, what?
乌元璋，我比你更了解你自己。你这样的人根本不可能为了别人轻易付出自己的性命。
Well.
我很好奇，像你这样的人，是不是这一辈子都不会真心爱上一个人？又或者
Well, you not either. So, what is we doing here? Have you ever truly loved me? It really doesn't matter, but
从来都有，我从不怨动真心，事与愿违。
太远了。
Now, how you gonna act like that's a lie? He did get it. Okay, bet. How much you want to bet it's poison?
付出了怎样的代价？那五姑娘岂不是？
放心，我不会让她有事的。
四哥自知朕除太尉之外最为
So the plan worked.
因此他自请出征以表忠心。 朕问四哥，若让他去攻下圣朝的心头大患韦兆国，他可愿意？
韦兆国战力强盛，若想收复，
So he asked his, did he ask his brother for it?
可他却答应了，而他只有一个请求，得到一颗来自蜃楼的解药。
你派凌霄去一趟，不惜一切代价，将四哥要的东西给他。
是。
I feel like he knows what it was for. You're only presenting. You could be moved by that. Like, you can still be surprised even though you planned it out. Girl. So he's off to war. Now, where does that leave us? Is this one of those, like, good endings? Like they had in the last game where it's like, you get what you want, but all you get is like a slideshow at the end saying that, hey, you didn't die. Okay, 23, another life, or a new life. Okay, y'all, we are going to call it there. So we did 20, 21, well, we did 21, 22, and 23. So we'll hop back in next time with 23, 24, and 25. So hope you guys had fun. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you think about the game, because there are some changes from the first one, but I feel like a lot of the changes are that your choices actually do feel more impactful with this game. So with that being said, have a great rest of your evening.